how to do the video game style clothes transition where you swipe the clothes out of your phone and then you transition into your new outfit. So the first thing you're gonna need to do is to film your 2 clones, and if you don't know how to do that yet, you can check out this video over here. So I'm gonna go straight into the next part, which is to take pictures of the clothing pieces that you want to transition into. Once you've done that, we have to crop the clothes because we're gonna be using these images in our video edit later. So the app that I'm gonna be using today is called Stickerly. The first thing that shows up when you import the image is this page over here, and what I really like about this app, it's actually just like very smart. All you have to do is press auto and right away it crops it, and if you feel like there still needs some refinement, you could go into adjust, and then there's like the erase and a restore tool over there. I think this is pretty good actually, so I'm just gonna hit next over here and you can just save it. I really like using this app because it's one of the few that I found that actually removes the background, which is really important for this video piece, okay? The other ones that I found do crop, but then they don't really remove the background, and then they kind of leave like the white frame around it, and that's not helpful for this. So definitely use this app if you can, but if you find another one that actually does the same thing, let me know in the comments down below because I would love to discover them. Now that it's finished cropping, you're gonna tap on the image that you just cropped, hit download, and that should save into your photo album. Also, don't worry if the cropping is like not super accurate because it's gonna be really small on the screen eventually, so it doesn't have to be super clean cut, you know, so just around the area, and you can even see in the post when you do download it into your album if it looks good or not, and then just go back and redo it again if you really need to. So just repeat this process for all of the pieces that you're gonna be wearing in your after outfit, and then we're gonna move on. Now that we have everything that we need, we're going to import all of our videos and all of the images into a video editing app. Today I'm gonna be using CapCut. So I've already edited my videos and I started masking them so that I have like the 2 layers on top of each other. Make sure that when you are filming your clones, you have one of the clones holding a phone and then you are swiping up because that's gonna be pretty important for that effect. So now that we're in the app, I'm just gonna add all the cropped images by clicking sticker, and then I'm gonna click the custom one and then just importing it like that. So now you have all of your cropped images there, and it looks really cute because it looks like a little icon of it, which is exactly the point. So I'm gonna find the point where I swipe up in the video and then drag the image in the timeline to that place. So I want the shoes to be last, something like this. This is a pretty good place, I'd say. You can obviously adjust it to your desire. When I swipe up, okay, the shoe's gonna be there. Okay, I'm gonna swipe up again, the pants, and then lastly the top. So the first thing that we're gonna want to do is drag the timeline all the way until the second point where your second clone like shows up. I want to start bringing it from the phone into the air, okay? So I'm gonna drag this all the way from when I first start swiping. So right about here, I'm gonna add the first keyframe to make sure that it stays here once I finish swiping. And right before that, I'm gonna scroll all the way back in the timeline right before I start swiping up, add another keyframe here, and then move the piece of clothing all the way to the phone. And then just pinch until it's very small and you can't even see it anymore. And let me make sure I did not rotate it. And you can see that with the number on top over here. And now you can see it slides from my phone into the air, and then it stays there because that's the place that I want it to. Magic, right? So just repeat the same steps with the other clothing pieces. Okay, so what I've done now is reveal all of the layers. So I've just added the mask, and now I can see the clothing pieces and the mask itself so that I know what it would all look like all together, and then I'm gonna hide it afterwards, okay? So first of all, I'm gonna see this swipe happening here, and then I land right about here. This first clip over here on the top is just a filler layer, so I'm not really gonna be using it, so I'm not really concerned of what is in it or how it looks. So right about here, the second clip is where I want to land and then like show the outfit. So what I'm gonna do first is make sure that I want everything to stay here until I swipe my hand on top, add a keyframe so that it stays there on all of the layers. Just like this. So now I'm gonna come back to these shoes, add a keyframe, and then drag it all the way down to the feet. So now all together, we can see it looks something like this. And then I don't need the rest of the clips now, so I'm just gonna split it. So you can play around with the sizing of the clothes, and you can play around where it lands and like how it shifts and everything. You can even rotate it if you want, but that is pretty much the foundation of how to do that tutorial. So the final one looks something like this, and you can also check it out on my Instagram and shorts. I will upload them here too, so you can see the final result and also obviously add your own variations. I hope that this tutorial was helpful for you to help you create your next amazing video piece. Don't forget to tag me on Instagram if it did help you, and like this video to make sure to stay tuned for more tutorials and other things on my channel here. Come join the creative community. I would love to have you. So with that being said, go create a life that you're proud of. See you next time. Bye!